Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
I swear I have a license for it. License? Don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Ah, come on, man. It's standard procedure. You stuff the holes, and then you blow up.
One of Janus's gardeners has decided to clear a series of mole tunnels using explosives. I applaud his enthusiasm, but sadly, local police have confiscated his equipment. If you were to find it, 47, it might be the perfect way to rid the world of Janus.
Oh, sure. If you play around a little with some fertilizer, propane, and gasoline, they're right there to confiscate your stuff and treat you like a goddamn terrorist. But when your car gets keyed by your neighbor's dim-witted son, they're all like, "Sorry, sir. I'm afraid we need more evidence."
I understand you have a mole problem.
Oh, you're a godsend. Let's get straight to it. The sooner this is fixed, the sooner I won't have to listen to Mr. Janus's complaints. Follow me. As you can see, we have a mole issue. I know a permanent solution might take some time, but if you could just fill the holes by the end of the day, that'd be great. Come find me when you're done.
Some of those old stories, 47. Who knows what secrets Janus might reveal?
Well, I've learned my lesson, that's for sure.
It's the wildest thing. My brother's kid, she just got her 5th scholarship off. I told her not to worry about the money and just pick the school she likes most. Admissions department is desperate. Smart kids like her. Not bad, but you know. Station 2, nothing to report.
Huh. I guess that's one way to go about it. Well, he's a professional.
I'm done.
Great. Let me have a quick look. bit unorthodox, maybe, but you got the job done. Let me get Mr. Janus so he can inspect it for himself. Hey, tell Mr. Janus the molehills have been fixed.
All right. Janus should be here to inspect the work soon, 47.
Just to warn you, I'm sure this whole inspection's gonna remind Janus about something exciting from his past. And I'm sure that he's gonna tell us all about it. You know, old people syndrome. Just play along. Or better yet, keep your distance. Oh, here he is. Mr. Janus.
So the holes are filled, huh?
Yes, Mr. Janus. The gardener took a bit of an unorthodox approach, but they do look filled to me.
Well, I think I'll be the judge of that myself. Thank you very much. Interesting. I see that you have completely blocked their escape routes. They're trapped and completely at my mercy. She had a charming mole right next to her perfectly luscious, plump lips. I discovered the mole was fake after we kissed, hence it got stuck on her cheek. I kept it in a tin box to remind me.
End to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now, 47.
Have you seen that Janus's oddball nurse is at it again?
Oh yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early, just to chat with the birds. Spends more time with them than he does with Janus.
A couple of weeks ago, I walked past him and I have to tell you, he gets into some pretty personal stuff with those animals. He shared his opinion on Janus. Let's just say it's not exactly overwhelmingly...
So Janus has an appointment with a male nurse every Saturday. He's down feeding the birds by the creek at the moment. Sounds like a good way inside Janus's house.
You know what I like about you guys? You're just so chill. Not like Janus. I have never met a man so full of bile. I mean, I'm just trying to help him, and he's behaving like a complete... ass. All right, I better go. You know, it's like he knows that I know that he's hiding something, and he's enjoying that I can't figure out what it is. I know it sounds crazy, because he looks like any fragile old man, but I think... no, I'm sure he's messing with me. Huh.
New guy, huh?
The regular guy is indisposed. I'm here to take care of Mr. Janus.
All right. Just ring the doorbell. Someone will be with you in a moment.
Who are you? Where's Lafayette?
He's not well.
Well, hopefully it's something serious. I wouldn't mind if Lafayette was replaced permanently. He's an insufferable bore with a room temperature IQ. But if you're the new guy, you'll need to be on time. I have a busy schedule, you know. You have a very distinct face, my friend. Eastern European, am I right? But more than that, a refined mix of cultures. You look almost like an artist's rendering of the perfect. So, back to this thing. I'll just spend a few minutes with the inhaler to fill my system with as much oxygen as possible before we proceed to the bathroom for the health check itself.
Well,
While Mr. Janus fills his lungs, I'd like a quick word with you. Please, come with me. All right, new guy. I know this looks like a relaxed operation, but I run a tight ship. Nobody gets alone time with Janus unless I know them, and I don't know you. So here's what I'll do. I'm going downstairs to run a security check on you. It should only be a few minutes. In the meantime, you wait in the study. We'll lock the doors and my men will make sure you don't accidentally wander off. I'm sure you understand. Please, wait in there.
47, you have to find a way out of there. I can't possibly construct a viable ID for you in time. I'll have Miss Hall remotely interfere with their search, but we can't keep it up for long.
I really don't think our duty goes that far.
Well, that was certainly an interesting turn of events. Still, no rest for the wicked, 47. You could probably slip back inside and give Janus his health check while his bodyguard is busy. Just be mindful of the patrolling guards.
I'm back. I suggest we go to the bathroom now.
All right. Let's go then.
Nicely done, 47. It's time for Janus to pay for his crimes.
You know, you remind me of someone I met a long time ago. A young boy in Romania.
Tell me more about this boy.
Ah, the boy. I remember his eyes better than anything. Ice cold, defiant. Maybe it was the nature of the project itself that led me to dislike him, but I felt nothing but disappointment when I looked at him. What a waste of resources.
Project? What project?
It was all based on one madman's pipe dream. Create an army of super soldiers through genetic manipulation. Somehow, he had managed to impress my superiors, and they had provided him with effectively endless resources to be wasted on foolish ideas and experiments. The project was idiotic. The subjects were erratic, unreliable. Why build an army of reckless super soldiers when a handful of well-placed spies can do so much more for your cause?
What became of him?
Oh, I don't know. Dead, I assume. In the end, we had his mind wiped. All the boys underwent the same treatment. I didn't follow the subsequent cleanup process, but from what I understand, the doctor and everyone else associated with the project is long gone.
I see.
Yes, well, enough reminiscing. Are you about done here?
Almost done, yes.
Finally, end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had. I'm supposed to meet a client for a house showing today, but I can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy?
Can't say that I do.
Well, he's interested in the Schmidt house down the road. You know, the one that police shut down after the, well, incident?
I'm not really from around here, so I don't know anything about that.
I see. Well, never mind.
A realtor with a taste for the sweet things in life is in Whittleton Creek to show a house to Nolan Cassidy. It looks like he's stuck at a local muffin stand at the moment. It would be a shame to keep Cassidy waiting, wouldn't it?
Ha! Ah, yes. I just love to clean up other people's mess. That's it.
Chandra. Actually, I'm in the neighborhood right now. Been working on some very promising leads.
Hey, how are you?
Huh.
Huh.
Oh, no! I don't feel so good. Oh, no!
Aren't you the realtor? I've been waiting hours for you.
Sir, I will have to pat you down if you want to come through.
Mr. Cassidy,
Security measures.
I'm sorry for the delay. I'm ready to take you to the house.
About time. Let's go. You know which one it is, right? Last one on the right, far end of the road.
Are to be found down here. And it seems a room with a safe of some sort.
Now that that looks just like a vault. This is very interesting.
Nice work, 47. Let's hope he doesn't set off the alarm somehow.
Very nice indeed. All right, let me have a look at this thing. Advanced Kronstadt Matrix Laser Home Security System. We used to break these open for training at the academy. The thing about these systems is, most homeowners are lazy. So, they don't reset the factory settings and enter their own codes. Let's just try this just for fun. Well, what do you know? It worked. Looks like Schmidt was a bigger amateur than I imagined. Frank, go outside and check the garden. I want to know how visible this vault is from the outside. Anything sticking out of the ground, weird sloping things like that.
You got it, sir.
So you're looking to sell this for, how much was it again? 1.1?
Sounds about right.
I suppose that's not unreasonable. And this vault unit looks quite versatile. Internal climate control and explosive laser security.
All the comforts of home.
Yes. Quite interesting. And a nice looking safe in here, too. Any idea what the previous owner was using this for?
No idea. Maybe a mausoleum.
That's weird. But I think I can come up with some good uses for it. All right, I think I've seen enough. No!
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
You know the exterminator guy who was working on Batty's house?
Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So I let him use the green shipping container to store some chemicals. I asked him if it was poisonous, but he assured me that it was only a sleeping agent. Get this, he told me that he doesn't kill the bugs, he only sedates them so that he can...
Apparently, there is a fumigator in town. He's working on a house belonging to a James Batty, and has previously been working on Cassidy's house. The fumigator has stored some of his chemicals, a strong sedative, in a container in a vacant lot near the creek. Sounds like this could be useful, 47.
His parents were poor and couldn't afford to buy him a dog, but he found his cockroach in a room one day, and he took care of it. Pedro lived in a shoebox, and he even made a little leash for it so he could take him walking. They did everything together until one day he heard his mother scream from the kitchen. That's while he went to the bathroom. He rushed to the kitchen where he found one of his mom's things. Well, great. Now I feel bad for all. Let's have time.
Nicely done, 47. This should keep things nice and quiet inside the house. Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Oh, geez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful patties back there? And Mr. Wilson just keeps standing behind the grill, even though there's clearly no more gas on it.
I know, it's weird. Why doesn't he go grab a new canister? I'm telling you, these new folks are strange. Did you see that Cassidy guy snooping around here? He's been looking at the party 3 times already. Why not just go inside? It's open to everyone.
Yeah, it's strange, all right. Oh, maybe he's a vegan. Well, I don't trust a man who can't eat a rare steak.
Christ. All you ever care about is food, Al. You should take this more serious. They're our neighbors.
The Wilsons are throwing a barbecue and everyone's invited. It sounds like Nolan Cassidy has some interest in the party as well, but for some reason, he's unwilling to go inside. Maybe you can help fix whatever's wrong in there, 47.
Very good to know. Thank you.
Richard, you are such a fool!
Hey, how are you?
How could you forget the gas? All you had to do was remember the gas, flip some bourbons, and let Susan do the talking.
You know, my youngest just had her first piano recital.
You know, my son's got a he can sear a crust on a steak like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Ah, excellent. You brought propane. Just what we need for the grill.
Oh, wow. Will you look at that? It's good to know the kind and helpful people still exist. Guess I have to start flipping burgers now.
Okay.
Will you look at this? The furniture looks brand new.
Well, they did just move here recently. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just leaving.
Coax my best cheesecake recipe loose. Whatever you
How
like.
you been?
We don't bite, do we, hun?
Nope.
Hey, you, what's your name? El camarero, you, the server. Hey, hello. Is anyone there? Cuidado. He's by the house. Ay, la puta! I can't do it.
Who wants a taste? You?
I just can't.
Go ahead.
What?
All right, folks. The food is ready.
Oh, another guest.
Thank you.
I'm so delighted
You're
to see
welcome.
you here.
It's made just for you.
Welcome to our humble home. I'm Susan Wilson. I don't believe we've
Hi.
met yet.
You want to try something different?
Around the neighborhood.
Wonderful. Well, feel free to mingle with the other guests.
Oh,
Once the
thanks.
food is ready, you
My
really
pleasure.
must try the buffet. I'm sure everything will be just to your liking.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson. I'll do just that.
You see my son at the game last weekend? That field goal?
Excuse me.
Oh, boy.
Care for a
We
snack?
gotta get that
That doesn't make sense.
Look, I'm flipping me left.
Let's hope he likes his food, 47.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So lovely to see so many people here. It really is. Feel free to get
There's
something
an
to
open
drink
spot.
and look around. My husband Richard is
So,
manning the grill.
what's good here?
You know
I
nothing
hear
about
it's
it.
all to die for, Mr. Cassidy.
Am I
Hello.
right?
Why don't you give this a try?
Feel free to
Hold
look
on.
around. Mi casa es su casa, as the saying goes.
Thanks, I guess.
It's got a little kick to it.
Good to see you. You know, I've heard
Thank you very much.
exceptional potato salad recipe.
Christ! This is not gonna be pretty.
Another one of these things.
Gotta be honest with you, Susan.
Wow. Oh, okay. You need to see a doctor.
Wildest thing,
Now.
My brother's kid? She just got her 5th scholarship offer. I told her not to worry about the money and just pick the school she likes most. Admissions departments are desperate for smart kids.
Huh.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Hey, did you grab the pack of smokes that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden?
No, man. I'm trying to stop.
Well, you know, I think someone in there is trying to help the old geezer stop as well.
By throwing his coffin nails over the fence? Seems pointless. There's no reason for him to kick the habit when he's already so close to kicking the bucket.
So, Janus smokes despite being dependent on an oxygen tank and his bodyguard's insistence on hiding his cigarettes. I wonder what might happen if he combined the two. Good work, 47. All there is left to do now is wait.
Well, I've learned my lesson.
Ah, there you are. I may have one foot in the grave, but without my smokes, I might as well be...
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares.
As old Trotsky said, just as a lamb...
Finally, an end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still... we are close now, 47.
Oh, hi, Dale. You look...
Honey, it's me. You called? Yes, I know they're coming for dinner. I have to finish my rounds first. I thought this was supposed to be a quiet Saturday, but there are just so many letters. I got a package for Batty as well. Did you know he was engaged in a lawsuit against Janus?
A lawsuit between Janus and another resident. Might be a good place to start your investigation into Janus's life, 47. I suggest you look closer at this James Batty fellow.
Only me here to cover it. I would love it if someone else could help. Even...
Do you need some help?
You know what, friend? I could indeed use some help. It's very kind of you to ask. People in this neighborhood are just so friendly. That's what I really love about this place.
No problem. What do you need?
Well, I'm running awfully late today. Chatty people in this neighborhood, you know? Anyway, I've got this package for James Batty in number 432. Would you be able to deliver it to him? I wouldn't normally just hand over a package like that, but you look very trustworthy.
I could do that. House number 432?
Yes, big house at the bend in the road. It's undergoing fumigation at the moment, so you can't miss it. Just leave it in the mailbox and ring his doorbell, and he'll come get it. He lives in his shed in the backyard, so it might take a few moments for him to show up.
Consider it done.
Thank you again. This place is just amazing. Helen gives away muffins, and you're helping deliver packages. What a day!
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. 47? I think it would be beneficial to locate the unlawful surveillance mentioned in the lawsuit. Perhaps Nolan Cassidy's house would be a good place to start. A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47.
Drop off the surveillance tapes on Jane at the house.
Yeah, and bring the tapes over to HQ and review them there. The recorder is perfectly capable of playing the tapes as well. Why not just keep them here?
What, risk the owners of this house suddenly coming home?
Cassidy is certainly keeping a close watch on Janus. I'm willing to bet those surveillance tapes hold interesting information.
Representative of what the society was built for. I understand your concern. Rest assured, I will be watching them closely. Very well. It seems we have a lot to discuss when we meet soon. Agreed. Until then.
Excellent. This confirms that Janus and the Constant will meet up soon. I don't think we'll be able to identify the partners today, but this is very useful. The tape doesn't specify where that meeting will take place, however. We need that final bit, 47. So, we know that Janus is expecting to leave Whittleton Creek via helicopter, and that he's going to meet the Constant at some event. I think it's time to look inside Janus's house for more clues. That's the last piece of the puzzle found, 47. While we didn't end up with the names or locations of the Providence partners as we had hoped, this at least gives us a clear lead on the Constant. We can expect to find him at the annual gathering of the Ark Society in November. It should be enough.